Hey, Polly, you made it first. All right. And I'm just getting started, and you probably have an ad starting in 16 or less seconds. Oh my gosh, those iron golems are loud when they die. I'm just gonna hang out here. No ads for you? Okay, good. Excuse me. I'm clueless as to what I'm doing today. That's nothing new. I may just stand here and mine cobblestone all day or something. I don't know. How's it going? Well, I've been kind of freezing all morning. I had my vest on, and you probably hear me rustling around. I'm taking it off because now it's too warm. There, took that off, so now we're good. Let's see, what else has been going on? Been watching a lot of streams as usual this morning. Let's see, anything else? I love a good vest. Yeah, this one's just a polyester kind of quilted thing that I got from Costco a couple years ago. And it, especially this time of year when it's too hot for long sleeves, but too cold to not wear a little extra. So there's that. Yes, they definitely can be restrictive. Yeah. So, oh gosh, I'm feeling exceptionally tired today too. I don't think I've been sleeping well the last couple nights. And I've had just a touch of vertigo again the last few days and feeling a little bit unbalanced. That can be taken a couple different ways, can't it? Unbalanced. Yeah. So how has your week been, Polly? Keeping as busy as you were before Halloween? Well, I don't think you're unbalanced. I'm unbalanced. Many ways, I think. Slowed a bit, but still busy. Yeah, I imagine, too, with the holidays ramping up, I would think it would probably be getting a bit busier. People out and about and not wanting to cook their own meals and all that kind of stuffs. And having parties and get-togethers and all that good stuff. It must be dark outside. Where's my clock? That was the one Ron Bent named. Oh, there's the clock. No, it's daylight out there. Why does it seem so dark? Wait a minute. Ugh. Oh, I hate the updates. They automatically put vibrant visuals back on. I had them turned off. Let me see if I can... Let's see, does that have to be done from the main, or can that be done from here? These updates, I tell you, they're very annoying at times. I mean, I look forward to updates, but at the same time... Hey Trunga, how you doing? I gotta, I think, go back here to settings. Is that under video? I think. I'm gonna turn off, I don't know, they change things around and I always get lost on where things are. Come on, where is it? Oops. Export. Green graphics, no. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Polly says, I have no idea. Yeah. I have no idea how far the render distance should be these days. Vibrant visuals. No, that's not what I want. It's fancy, right? Fancy graphics. Yeah, okay. And I hope that makes it right. No wonder it was looking dark inside my trading center. Okay, let's try this again. I'm hearing a lot of people complaining about, I don't use the mouse, but I guess when you play, is it not in full screen? Or in full screen? Something. If you use your mouse and it goes down to your tray down there at the bottom, it can kick you from the game or close your game or something. Hey, Dragging My Tail, how's your week been? Saw you someplace earlier today. I can't remember where. I wasn't chatting much in some of the streams I was watching. Yeah, I like this much better. I like being able to see off into the distance without it being impeded by fog. And that's the way the Vibrant Visuals was. That's happening to you too, Trunga? I haven't experienced it myself, but then I play with a controller. So, and yeah, I don't play with full screen. I mean, if I look at my monitor, yes, it looks like full screen, but I have a little white bar at the top and then I have the tray showing at the bottom. But with a controller, that generally has not been an issue. And the reason that I play with that, I think it was Cuban that told me about it, was you want to turn full screen off because if you have dual monitors, that way if you like do that, pause your game, you can use your, I'm going to see if this works. It may change things. I can take my mouse over to the other screen, and yeah, it's fine. Because every time I was complaining when I had it on full screen that when I tried to mouse over to the second monitor to click on something, that it would close the game. So Cuban mentioned, yeah, just put it on not full screen or whatever that setting is. Turn full screen off, I guess is probably the more correct way of saying it. So that's what I did, and it's not a problem. Hey, Scrub Lord, how are you? Lurking for prayer meeting. I gotta remember, Thursdays are your prayer meetings. That's not going to stop me from streaming on Thursdays. Although sometimes I might change the times up a little bit. And what am I doing? Not much, that's for sure. I didn't have plans. After last week, both days of streaming were spent, oh yeah, that's right, on the Halloween one block. Guys, the last half hour of that, if you weren't able to stay and watch it and haven't gone back and seen I think it's 13 minutes. Is that the one? I might be confusing things. Anyway, watch the last half hour of the VOD. Things got funny. And one of the people that comes in, she as well as Ajax, they both did some clips of it. So there's clips of like 30-second clips of my fighting the Wither in a sky map. That was kind of interesting. I think I'll go in and sleep. I'm mostly babbling. It's going to be a chill, non-productive stream as usual. But after the Halloween one block, yeah, I had no intentions of ever going back onto that world again. But this OCD type thing just kept nagging at me and nagging at me and nagging at me. Hey, Psycho. Is this your first time chatting? You've been here before, I'm sure. I'm sure you've been here before, and I'm sure you've chatted before. Maybe you have 2 different accounts. I don't know. But welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I thought you did too. That is so weird. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I did the Halloween 1 blog, the OCD levels of, that's not the one I want. I want this one. Of all those shulkers full of stuff that, because I was trying to get the Eye of Ender before I fought the Wither, and so I went back on and I sorted all those chests out, or all those shulkers out, creating more chests. And just for fun, I decided that I would keep hitting that 1 block to see how long it would take to go ahead and get the rest of the Eyes of Enders. It took until day 72, which I think we had ended on around 50 or 51, to even get 1 more Eye of Ender. But I did get some blaze powder and a blaze rod, so I could have made more. So maybe next Halloween, we'll wait the whole year. We'll go back on the same world and we'll go in and fight the dragon next year on the same one. You'll see what I've done there. if that world, what am I doing? I just, yes, it's one of those days. It truly is. No surprise for those that know me. I've also been fighting a very low-grade headache the last few days, and I don't like it. I think it's eye strain. Today's Thursday. I had my eyes tested, 2 weeks ago now, and ordered new glasses, and I haven't heard that they're ready yet. Psycho says, thought I did. Nope, only 1 account. Trunga says, that's a great idea. Oh, going back to the 1 block. It's a good day, B. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I know things are kind of rough right now. Let's see. Those aren't fully grown yet. Let's see. Apples are considered food. We'll put that away in the food chest. The heck's in my mouth? Nothing you can't handle. Well, prayers are always in order. I have a lot of friends that I pray for, even though they don't know it. We'll just put it that way. Won't get into a whole lot of religious talk, 'cause I know people aren't comfortable with that. See, those I think I'm gonna go put in the composter. I don't need a whole stack of those things. Saplings. Oh, I was on here was it last night? Yesterday. I lose track of things mentally so much. And don't forget, there's a couple redemptions for anyone that's got channel points or is inclined, where we can name a villager. I have a lot of them in there to be named. I think I've allowed 2 per day, but only 1 per person per day. And I also added, because that was one of the things that I've been kind of letting go anyway, is if you want to name an animal. Now, the sheep has already been named. Ajax named that sheep Piglet. Piglet? Is that the name? That's the... Yeah, Piglet. Ajax did that. I think that's the only... Is that the only animal that's been named? Currently have a couple of sheep and a real pig up there. I don't have a lot of animals here, but I guess I could always catch some. Oh, I do have a horse. I haven't named my horse yet, I don't think. And I have the skeleton horses. And of course there's always some bees if they're... I think there's 1 or 2 here. I put this in last night because I wanted my crops to get... What is it they do? It's not fertilized. Is it fertilized? Yeah, whatever the bees do to it. They pollinate the crops. I have 3 skelly horses. And this is the future barn site. We're getting there slowly. But that's not what I did yesterday. What I did yesterday is I took off about 3 layers of this little hill thing again. I've decided I kind of want this flattened out a ways. Kirgon, welcome in. And you might be new here. Let me think. Hey, Nope. I see you're here now too. Sorry I missed that, yo. Kirgon. Hi. I think you have been here once before, but you might be new here. Maybe. Anyway. Okay, yeah, what was I doing? B, the one who gets distracted so easily. I took part of what I did with tearing down that little bit of a hill is I extended a path. Anyone that's been here enough to know, remember where this path will be going to? I actually read that as I might be here now. Hey, that's fine too. Whatever works. And Polly, name a villager, Paul Bunyan. Okay, now the question is, do you have a preference as to which villager? The only ones that have currently been named already are, let's see, the fisherman has been named and I only have one of him. The cleric has been named and I only have one of him. Hey Ajax, welcome in. The stick guy, let's see, so that's this guy. What is he? Cartographer? Oh, Fletcher. You want the Fletcher named Paul Bunyan? I'm assuming that's who you mean by stick guy. So let me go find, let's see, downstairs B, not out the door. I know you've got some, gotta find them. They're not in the utility chest. They're in the drop chest. Name tags. That would be suitable, I guess. Well, if you refer to someone else as a stick guy, you got to let me know, because that's the only one I know that takes sticks. Is him. And Paul Bunyan. I love it. Paul Bunyan for Polly. I'm a little slow on the uptake. I still need to figure out how I'm going to record these so that I know who redeemed what on what day and what. Let's do for Paul Bunyan. Choice of trees or sticks. Cause of trees and sticks. Paul Bunyan chopped down the big tree. Gosh. I forget all the old stuff. Hi, Julie. Okay, I got it right. So we'll put him there. He's been named. Thank you, Polly. We'll get it yet. Anyway, and I'll go back out. Is it dark again? Probably is. Wouldn't surprise me. Getting close. I'm not going out there till I sleep. There's mobs out there when it gets dark. Now, there is something I could take with me. I just don't know that I would be up to it today. Where did it go? As tired as I am. I don't remember where I put it. Oh my gosh. Oh. B is brain dead. Where did B put it? Oh, I know where I put it. Should be obvious, right? The kind of thing that you find in an end item chest. Nope, it's not there. Dang it. I know I made one. Oh, I know. I know. It's in the ender chest. Remember not last week, 2 weeks ago when we went to the stronghold and I took just enough eyes of enders with me to put them in all the sockets. The very first thing I did trying to put one in was actually accidentally, I think, toss it into lava. So there's the replacement for the one that isn't in the socket over at the stronghold. So we could do that. Yeah, that was an oops. I just don't know that I'm up to going, and I'm definitely not up to fighting a dragon today. I've also been having... Did throwing the eye of the lava work? No. Maybe it overshot it. I don't know, but it wasn't there. It was gone, wherever it went to. Eve Week, good news. Beans is still alive. Good. Did his stream end? Anyway, so that's one thing. Or I could just work on making pretty the pathway to the village. Since I started, well, pathway to the village. I live in a village. Pathway to the stronghold village. It's off that direction. Gosh. I am so bad at this. And I've been thinking of redemption things too. Or what are those things where you put the exclamation point? Of course, I don't know a thing about how to even get those to work in viewer chat, so somebody that's smarter than I am I'll have to be in touch with them and find out, or find out if there's a Google YouTube video or something that'll get that done. As you watch me meander and wander. Oh, there's our buddy down here. What does he want to trade today? I have an excess of emeralds, just not on. Don't you at me. Yeah. I don't like you guys. You're annoying. Sorry, guys. That was a bit radical. You behave yourself. I'm gonna go get some emeralds. I want your wood. That way I don't have to chop it. I'm missing chat again. Okay, let's back up. Beans is still alive. No, but he got out of the end. Oh, his stream's not over, but he did get out of the end. He got lost and ran out of rockets. Oh, no. Oops. I'm watching both of you do a fine job of not dying. Yeah, those things. I mean, there's channel point redeems, but then there's also the things, you know, like Ron Bent has his you roll and you get the statue for the dog or the cat thing, or I don't know, does Julie have something? Julie, do you have something? What do they call those things? Depending if you're using Streamlabs or something. I don't use Streamlabs. I do have Stream Elements installed. Tutorials and instructions, I mean. You write a code. Yeah, this girl isn't writing code. I don't do code. The code depends on what you're using. Stream Elements. Oh yeah, we can work with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's something that'll come down the road. I still have to think of some of my options. One of them was when I did the fall garden. I did a little fall garden, I guess that was last week, wasn't it? was it last week? 2 weeks ago. I did a cute little fall garden. And one of my thoughts was this could be one of those redemption roll things where you get like 100% or whatever. Be the coder. Yeah, see, Ajax knows. You're not going to happen. I'm doing good to be streaming. And figuring out the few things I've already figured out. Some of it my son had to help me with. But this is one thing. It's a garden, and I think this one was 9 by 9. So I was thinking, you know, maybe at different percentage levels. If you got the 100, a 9 by 9 would work, or a 7 by 7. Not this, and you could have choices of different block elements. It wouldn't have to always be pumpkins or wheat, or it could be other crops or different flowers, or, you know, but it's something that's just kind of in the thinking stage at the moment. I gotta figure out the what's. And then another thing, because I've been thinking, well, I've got a few empty village houses like this one, and most of them are about a 3 by 3 interior. I could have an actual channel point redemption. Mind you, it would have to be pretty high. You could buy a house, and then there'd be maybe smaller redemptions of furnishings that you might want to put in the house. So you kind of get to decorate it yourself. Maybe different, I don't know, maybe different levels for the size of the house. Most of these are, well, that one was 3 by 3. This one's a 3 by 5. And there's the smithy shop, smithy house. I closed this off because this is the only portion I need for my purposes, and so this would be a little, is that 3 by 5 as well. That's a house. So there's a few of them around here that could be used. So just trying to think of some different things, without copying everybody else and their brother that's out there. And if y'all have suggestions, I'd be open to suggestions. Just don't be hurt if I don't choose your suggestion. And again, I'm not accomplishing much. There was a part of me that almost canceled just because I wasn't quite feeling it today. But if I cancel once, I'm afraid, well, I did one time and I did okay, but I'm afraid if I cancel once, it leads to the temptation to cancel again, and before you know it, you're no longer a streamer. And I didn't want that to happen. Because I enjoy this, actually. So, what were my other thoughts today? I do make a ton of notes. Could go into my favorite place in the world, the Nether. I'm not going to battle any more blazes. Well, I'm glad you decided to stream beat. Well, thank you, Polly. I appreciate the encouragement. Let's see. If we go to the Nether, some of those options would be, we can just mine for ancient debris, but my eyes have also been bothering me. Nope says hi again. I know. How's your week been? More blaze rods. Let's see. We'd need warped and crimson, nylium and shrooms. Oh, no, I'm not going to look for a bastion yet. Not going to do frog lights. Of course, I don't think I'm anywhere near a... Well, I guess we could probably still get those red, bouncy, jumpy, mean, nasty cubes of bounciness. The other thing I was thinking in the Nether, I don't know if I left a couple, I think I'm missing 3 items. I don't remember what they were now. I think a chest plate, leggings, and a pickaxe from that last trip into the fortress. I just do the spaghetti philosophy. I just keep throwing idea till something sticks. Yeah, got all kinds of ideas. It's just nothing sticks sometimes. Of course, there's the end. I could, even if I don't go into the end today, I could at least still take the Eye of Ender and place it in the socket. Hello, kitty cat. I'm not going to go find a guardian temple yet. I'm not going to do some drowned ruins. Haven't gone with Ajax in Sakura yet for the trial chamber. We've been talking about that a little bit. Oh, I haven't found a trail ruins here. That would be easy enough if I did one. And nope, haven't done the ancient city either. So I have a lot of tough stuff on my list to do, but there's also other things. I can't remember, did make a portal at the end portal. We don't have the portal because when I was there, see that? That's when I had to come back to base and make, hi Syntax, play with a warden. Yeah, no. But nice suggestion. Nice try. I accidentally misplaced, I'll say I misplaced it, one of the Eyes of Enders, and it disappeared forever when I got to the portal. Now, if I leave it in here, I have an ender chest at the portal. Thinking. B is thinking. Eve, we prime? What does that mean? Ajax says, I mean another portal to go with the end portal room. Sorry, I wasn't being clear. Oh, another oh. Yeah, no, we didn't, did we? Did we? Gosh. It's my world and I don't know what I've done here. Syntax is hi, we. Oh, syntax is prime, like, oh, I got it. Oh, gosh. Syntax prime, yeah. Yeah. This is why I am not fighting the dragon today. Let's see, if I put some gold pieces into my ender chest. Oh, I was going to go trade for some logs, wasn't I, with the wild guy outside. Anyway, I could put those in there. Let's see, obsidian. That's probably why I had obsidian on me. Did we put one up there? I don't think I did. I think I had put it, I don't know. Gosh, I don't even want to talk. I just can't think. I mean, that was 2 weeks ago, or has it been 3 already? It's like I can't remember. We're already on November 6th, and it's like yesterday was just the 1st. I know it was. Yeah, I get it, B. It's hard to remember everything when we play multiple worlds. Yeah, but, well, okay, with the exception of last week, I'm really only playing 2 worlds at the moment. I did play the Halloween 1 block, but that was a special phase for Halloween, so what else am I thinking of? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Come on, B. So if I go back over there and all I do is build the portal, but if I go into the Nether from over there, there's no telling what that Nether is going to be like. How much more good stuff am I going to lose? Do I want to just work garbage over there? Well, I guess if you poke your head in the Nether and it looks really bad, you can just jump right back through, right? See if it works both ways. Okay, anyway, before I forget again, let's go find that scammer. Where is he? Where's he traveled to? Where's he? He stayed down here. He's keeping guard over my wheat. Hi, dude. And I do have those already. Do I want more of those for now? Yeah. You're a scammer. Don't tell me, uh-huh. Go away. Took care of him. Assume it doesn't link to your base portal, but yeah, a peek doesn't hurt. Well, that one should definitely be far enough away, because it's like 1,000 blocks that direction, and about, from where I'm standing currently, about 400 blocks that direction, because it's at negative, I wrote it down, I think negative 1,300 something. Stronghold, negative 1,400 by negative 270. So yeah, it's like 1,100 one direction. So it shouldn't have any issues. Oh, I would need a flame. Go away, kitty. Stop meowing. I turn around like I'm looking at the cat. Okay. Well, we can at least take the eye over. And come on, bee. Get it together. Put that away. Put the dark oak away. What is your problem? You come on. Jump up here. No. Okay. No. Keep forgetting to put my controller under the desk to help with some of its clicky sounds that get recorded on the picked up on the VOD. You guys are probably hearing it too. Those away. Nope, I need to go back down here. Utilities. Flint and steel. Flame. You're in my face, cat. Do I need to make you a coffin? Sorry guys, my cat is very, I speak kitty and kitty said fight the dragon. Oh no. Oh, not today. I just can't. I can't. Do you know how many times I would die? Do you know how hard it was to get those 34 levels? I don't have a mob farm. We know I'm the loudest clicker when we do Discord. I don't think we can argue with that, Ajax. Yeah. Dragonfly. Syntax. No. True. Shouldn't have any issues. Doesn't hurt much. Assume it doesn't leak. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So I got flint and steel. I got... Oh, shield. Ajax, I remembered. I got the shield. I'm just so not used to that. I put the pack on that gives the lower shield, so it's not quite as disturbing. But then I'll probably forget it's there even more. It's the first time I've put the shield on since I put the pack on. Oh, and I got the colored stems too, to tell the difference for these guys. What else did I do? The only one I still can't find, guys, is the item frame, the invisible item frame. Have they removed that from Bedrock Tweaks? I'd say 5 deaths tops on fighting the dragon. Only 5? Oh, you guys are bad. Encouraging me to do something I don't want to do. See, another problem. It's thirsty. It's let me read that right. It's thirsty Ios followed me. Welcome in. Doors are hot. How do we feel about doors? Okay. I don't know. I use gates. I prefer gates over doors. Hydrate. Yeah, I will. Thank you for the hydrate, Ajax. Why are those villagers upset? Which ones were upset? There's usually only one, and it's the farmer over there in the corner. He's usually upset because he likes to link to my bed instead of his bed that's somewhere up there in all the other beds. Short doors? Okay. So are gates short doors? And welcome in, if I didn't already say that. Yes, okay. Yeah, I like short doors because, well, I'm in a safe area, but the those little zombie dudes, they can't open the short doors. Well, okay. Oh, I just think I'll go in and sleep and let them all sort themselves out. Syntax, him and his buddy. There were quite a few creepers out there, weren't there? Why? There's still one there. He's waiting to ambush me when I go along that path over there. Huh. Oh, spider, you move too fast. I still need to get this done, too. I need to get the covering over the iron farm. Make this look presentable. Okay, where'd I come up from? I'll go out there and collect my stuffs. Now the only thing up here that I have to worry about when I finish taking down these couple of layers is there is a little bit of a drop off here. Well, I've stair-stepped it down a little bit. I don't remember, it might dead end down there, I don't know, or it might branch off into some more caves. Hello, kitty cat. You're on my desk. At least you're being quiet. Oh, there we go. You guys think B's stalling? I don't know why I'm stalling. All I'm going to do is put the eye in the portal. Let's put this stuff away. If I'm making you dizzy, I apologize. I make myself dizzy. Let's see. We'll put that away over here. Not you. You. Someday I'll make rockets. I got 3 blaze rods left. Okay. Okay, so if I made, okay, I'm thinking out loud, but you can answer if you want. Him and his buddy, and then jump in. I know B stalling, but that's okay. I'm guilty of that all the time. Yeah. You should see me stall even when I'm playing and I'm not on stream. So we have that. We can go put that in. We have the obsidian. We can make a nether portal over there. I got my gold. Got a few supplies here that I can keep in here. Not sure why I put shears in here, but I did. Okay, we'll put the flint and steel in there too. Oh, I gotta get rid of those eyeballs. We got ender eyes and we got spider eyes. Any other eyes? Kitty. My kitty, she's just hanging out here on the desk, right in front of my keyboard. Good thing I don't have to type anything, huh, kitty? Alrighty, let's see, we could make the mob farm, so that way you have gunpowder when you go to the end. Shears for the pumpkin you need during... Oh, you're right. Well, I have a pumpkin already made for that someplace. I should put that in my ender chest just in case. Oh, I think I wanted to make that for over there too. I'm not sure for what, but yeah, I'm not going in there. I mean, I don't have, yeah, I'd have to, even if I fought and won the beat the dragon today, blocks to bridge out to an island that hopefully has a ship. You know, I did that one time. My daughter and the grandkids, we fought the dragon. Well, and her husband at the time. We fought the dragon, and then we all went in different directions, all by ourselves, bridging out to find end islands with ships. We found lots of islands, but never once found a ship. And then I just I think I gave up. I can't remember. I probably ran back to the portal and went back to the base. My son-in-law felt sorry for me and gave me a pair of wings. And then the other time that I have bridged in the end, did I say nether? I meant the end if I did. I do that a lot, I notice. Was with Nope. When Nope took me on an excellent adventure. Since Iron Farms, we reworked Useless. What do you mean useless? I got tons of iron. My iron farm's working just fine, for at least for a solo world. But Nope took me out on an excellent adventure and had me throwing ender pearls to the islands from these bridges. I think he felt sorry for me too, because I finally died to an enderman before I ever got any shulkers. Although I did get one whack in on a shulker. Alright, so okay. Almost an hour in already, and I've accomplished very little other than loading up my ender chest with a few things. So we will take and we will go to the stronghold. You'll see the path that I made yesterday. It just makes it easier. And yes, I know I have coordinates that would lead me there too, but it seems like I take a different path every single time. And this may not be the fastest path. We'll go there. We'll get a little bit accomplished. I think playing on that Halloween 1 block for as many hours as I did, because I played on it that weekend even when I wasn't streaming, when I was trying to build up some of the supplies. But I think it kind of did my eyes in. That and watching all the legends one night, and I had like a dozen streams open on my monitors. And my eyes were just going every which way, trying to keep up with everybody. Let's see, shears for pumpkin, I got that. Nope, talking about the old mechanic of using doors instead of beds for iron farm. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. That was probably before my time of playing, or obviously before my time of playing, making my first iron farm, I should say. See, I can run along this just fine. I just can't do this in the end or in the nether over lava. Over water, it's easy. I'll probably get, excuse me, probably get over there and realize that there were things I probably should have brought over, should have needed. I mean, some of the other options that I was thinking of today too, well, one, part of my plan, since this is a long-term world, not necessarily forever, just long-term, is I will have many bases scattered over the world. Oh, it's getting dark. And as such, there will be other opportunities to set up different, I don't know, what do they call those? The exclamation point roll things, so different things may change. You know what? I know, I should eat. I'm going to sleep first. Hey, it's not an old mechanic, Nope says. It's not an old mechanic? Well, as one who never... Okay, B. B will eat. B will eat. Nope's old. Well, he's a lot older now than he was. I do know that. But he's still young. Y'all are young. I'm the old one. The old wise one who knows nothing. Whee! Eventually this will be more than just a path through the woods. It will become a rail line. Gram B. I am a grandma. My grandson is a teenager. He's older. Nope. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Anyway, grandson got his driver's permit this year. See, it's not a horrible long trek. Could have ridden a horse, maybe. Just one of those two-headed, eight-legged sheep. Well, I filled in the side of that house. That just bothered me that was open because of that faulty generation. And dude, why don't you go round to the door? You were there yesterday. Same place. There you go. Kinda. Sorta. I brought the crafting bench over yesterday. However, the water's down there. There is a spot, and I'm trying to remember. I think I put water in it last time I was here. Okay, where did I write down the coords for the drop zone? Mining stairwell. Nope, that's not it. I guess I didn't write it on this sheet. Stronghold. Yep. End portal strong. There it is. 1421. That far over, really? You know what? I think it, and then negative 212. It's going to be out here in the water. Just watch. Nope. And then, what did I say? 1421. Yeah, it is going to be in the water. Dang it. Right there. That's the drop zone to right in front of the portal. So I could, I guess, block off. Where's the sun? Sun's up there. We'll get some dirt. We'll block off the water so the water doesn't go down. Hopefully there's no other water either. Is that enough water? I don't trust this water. I don't trust that guy either. These guys could get on here and fall down, huh? Oh, you know what? I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it smarter. See how do I do this? Oh, that's still a shovel. Let's see, what am I missing? A lot. Let's see, nope, what? Ajax, good for him. Nope, I tab out for 2 seconds and things always be going on. Well, then don't tab out. Ladders, forgot. Yeah, it's probably true. Sorry, nope. Knew a guy they used to call ladders. I think it was Etho. It is. Hi, Neon. How's your day been? All the howdies. I just got my skins and packs set up on my laptop for Minecraft. Awesome. Yep, see, there's more water here. Oh, okay. Well, fiddly-dee. Bee's in trouble already. How does Bee get into trouble like this? Good gravy. There are trees. It said ladders. I can make ladders. Bee plays on the fly. Bee doesn't plan anything out. Oh, that crazy cat. I can hear her out in the hallway crying again. How many ladders do I need? It wasn't that far down. I remember that. It was only like Y32 or something at the most. Why are you down there? Oink, oink, oink. Anybody been on Sakura? You know, I don't like that. I haven't changed the blocks yet. See how that makes it invisible? I don't like it. I changed it for the mobs, so I don't have that problem with the mobs anymore. But I don't like it with the blocks either. I guess they call that dithering. I had never heard that term before. That's a little one and he's got big horns. You're cute. Kinda. Okay, where'd I leave the crafting table? Of course, I could go down that one. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to block it so I don't fall in. There is water at the bottom of that one. I'm pretty sure I left water at the bottom of the other one too. What am I making? Sticks. Seriously? Oh, yes, Bee, seriously. Because sticks make ladders, right? Yeah, I probably need a few more than that. Okay, now we have ladders. Where's the sun? Okay, I got a bed on. It's a long ways yet. Get back out in the water. Do the water thing. I won't need that for a bit. Oh, not the water thing yet. You need blocks. More blocks. Okay, what else am I missing? Need to figure out this new Minecraft file directory. Yeah, I don't even look at such things. I didn't know the old one, so the new one doesn't mean a thing to me. Dumb update. Yeah, I still need to look up on how to move my pack over. I just deleted the ones, well, I shouldn't say I deleted. The packs that I did have in my file from Bedrock Tweaks, I had wanted to alter somewhat anyway, as far as I didn't want them all grouped together in a single folder, so I just named them separately so I could add them one at a time if I wanted to, and then just re-added them, so it wasn't a problem for me. My old path doesn't work anymore. Okay, Trunga, I saw a video on moving the packs over to the new version. Okay, I'm going to dig down. It's going to be dark. And you know what? I'm just going to put my bed here, sleep, then pick my bed back up. Because I can. Fair, I just have some pack. I don't remember where I got them from, but really like how they work. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, see, I didn't have but just, you know, that handful that I'd gotten off of Tweaks. Now, if I wrote this down right, this shouldn't take very long to get down there. Maybe I didn't write it down right. We may be going down that other drop zone, because I didn't think it was this far down. Yeah. I do not believe it was this far down. So, do I want to pillar back up, or do I want to... Be goofs again. Watch it be like 3 blocks below where I stopped or something. I should have written down the Y level. Bedtime for me. It's late here. You have a wonderful night, Bee. You too, Evie. Good night, and thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Okay. You don't dig straight down in a one wide. Nope, I don't. Okay, let's go. Then I get to follow my fun little path that I made for myself inside the stronghold. I remember that. All I need is the Tweaks pack and the Mad Hatter Bedrock Tech pack. I'm not sure what that one is. I got one recently, and I forget from who. I don't know if it's something that's further shareable, even if it still works since the update, because I didn't install it initially. I just have the file. And it takes, like you're looking at a chest, takes your inventory and transfers things faster, like they have, I guess, on Java. I forget who I got that from. Yep, I didn't come down far enough. It's on Y level 10. I guess I'd better write that down before I forget. Y10. Okay. So I only had to go about another, what did I say, 10 blocks or so? And I would have landed right here. I had it right. Okay, now where did I put my stuff? I put my stuff here. We could put the eye in. I'm sure glad there's no one in here that would intentionally accidentally push me off. I'm going to get up real close because I think that was my mistake last time. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Backing away rapidly, slowly. Now, where do I want to put the Nether portal? Polly says jump in. Little push, here we go. That's how we learn to swim. You know, it's kind of funny you say that. My dad would always dig out at the start of the summer a section in the creek. Hi, Rod Snash. Oh no, what did you just do? I didn't jump in. I'm playing it safe. Because there's really only 45 minutes left to stream. Yeah. Anyway, my dad would every summer dig out with the big Caterpillar tractor a swimming hole in the creek on one of the 2 ranches that he did the work for. And then we would take inner tubes, you know, those big fat things that tires had back in the 50s and 60s and probably even into the 70s that they probably don't have now. Blow those up, and we kids would sit on those and paddle around in this swimming hole area, and believe me, I think it was over our heads, especially as, you know, adolescents, early teenagers even. And I don't think any of us ever fell in to have to learn to swim. None of us took swimming lessons. None of us ever learned to swim until we were adults. I was like mid-30s before I learned to swim. Anyway, what am I doing? So my resident experts here in chat, where's your best recommendation as to where a nether portal should be positioned in relationship to the end portal? Should it be here on a side really close? Should it be a little further back? I've got this little room here. It's a nice little place. It's even got a door on it. Got plenty of room back here. Did I explore over here? What's over here? Oh, there's water there. That's kind of cool. There's torches, so I must have come over here. Kind of dark up there, though. Interesting. I had to have explored because there was a chest right there. The chest is gone. Oh gosh, that scares me every time. Slow Ride, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. My sound alerts, I'm jumpy. And there's no reason for me to be jumpy. That little room looks nice and cozy as long as the spot in the nether is agreeable. Yeah, that's the bigger issue, isn't it? Let's see, how high, how wide along that wall, and dig up a little bit here. What's above me? Let's see, what is it usually? Oh, I could put it directly into the floor as well. What was that sound? I don't like that sound. That was a spooky, scary sound. Slow Ride says, hello everyone. Hello and welcome to chat. I'm B Silver B. This is my solo world. Let's see. We make it 2 wide, 3 wide. We make it 3 wide, don't we? Typically. 2, 3. And it's dark in here. I don't like dark. Yeah, I lit the portal for the end today. It should have been lit about 2 weeks ago, but I lost one of the Eyes of Enders and had to wait until I could make it, and wanted to wait until I was on stream again before coming back and placing it in. But we're not going in there today. The bee is not mentally prepared for that, as much as chat wants to push me in. That's the advantage of being on a solo world. There's no one here to push you in. Oh, yes, I do want to put something like this on my head right now. If I'm going to go into there, I want this. I won't need that in there. Those can stay here. Won't need the water in there, that's for sure. I'm not even going to take my spare ender chest, but I will take a regular chest. Don't need my ladders. I don't think, well, I'm not planning on exploring. I'm just going in and probably coming right back out. I won't need those, I don't believe. I'm playing it as safe as possible, hopefully. Those are the ones I have the most of. So if I have to build myself a protective area around the portal real fast. Does B do anything fast? No. I only wanted one chest, not all of them. Alright guys, let's see, how long have you been playing this world? The world opened up, well, world opened, it's just me, so does that really count as opening up? The end of June. It is 735 days. I'm a bit of a slow player. I only started streaming the end of July, so was not doing a whole lot, even when I am streaming. The streaming aspect is hopefully... Oh gosh. Corvanic followed me. Hello and welcome in, Corvanic. How are you today? So we're going in. I have another Nether portal at my villager base. It's about 1,000 blocks away on the X and about 400 blocks away on the Z. So and it spawned in an extremely large soul sand valley of 1 layer deep island, is actually what it landed on, above a large lava lake. Ceiling with soul sand, as far as you could see was soul sand. There were little teensy weensy bit of nether wastes, and the little island was minimally connected to a little bit more soul sand. So I'm hoping that this portal is in a better biome, if there is such a thing in the Nether. Bones and heads. Yes, there were lots of bones. I have not ventured out to get a happy ghast, and the few fossil structures that I've actually been close enough to view have not had any of the dried ghast. The soul sand, as you know, is kind of slow walking, and I don't have soul speed yet, because was it the last stream from this world? Stream before last from this world. One of the previous streams from this world. B is tired. was a fortress adventure, which the first half of the VOD was very boring, I will admit it. But the second half picked up a little bit as I fought the wither skeletons and the piglins who stole my armor and my gear when I died. I became a dead person. Twice. And they stole my stuff. And I had to get all my stuff back from them. But even so, I'm missing 3 pieces still. So there's a future trip that goes back into the fortress. Okay. I have my gold on. There's no more delaying this. Let's see what this one does for me. No, serious? Oh, gosh. No. I'm still soul sand. No. I hate this game. You go away. At least this one's against something solid. Oh, gosh. Protection is necessary and important when you're a bee. I mean, bees aren't very big, you know. Strider. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that this one is also soul sand. I guess that could have been dangerous. That could have been lava. Man. Maybe I'll start a new world. Hey B, thanks for stopping by earlier. Greatly appreciated. You're welcome, Hyphen. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, no. Well. Oh, Mr. Enderman, go away. No, I don't want to look at you. Go away. I said go away. There's some basalt here and some basalt there. Bony stuff there. I'm trying to see. That's still all... I might be new here. Welcome back, Scrub. And sure, you're new here. I'll let you be new here. New as of today, at least. You guys stay up there. No. Yes, the bee is crying. The bee is very much so crying. Okay. The bee is going to put... Oh, I should put those on the other side, shouldn't I, as well? Don't you kill me. I should make a wall on this side. I heard you. How dare you try to break my portal? Sorry, bee's concentrating. No, where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's up there. Gotcha. Okay, sure. Yes. I know, it's a bit dangerous, but yeah. Okay. Okay. It's good enough. Okay. Now, let me go back to chat. Well, no, you know what? I'm going to go back through here first. Then I'll go to chat. Catch up. Coming out of portals. Why is it so hard? Okay. That gave me a headache. Let's see. Okay, I got to do that for a second while I scroll back here. Okay, Corvanic came in. Great, how's everyone doing? Ajax is doing well. Bones and Happy Gas. Yeah, I hate when they do that. Rod Snash says, I hate it when that happens. Incoming death. Haha, I didn't die. I'm coward. Hey, B, I'm coward with that. Go see if there's a ghast right there. I'm back for prayer meeting. Welcome back. Yes, indeed. Ajax, no new world yet? Not yet. Not yet. It's tempting. So far, there hasn't been a great nether spawn. That's 2. Overworld, they're over 1,000 blocks apart, so it's not looking hopeful. Let's see. Go get some, it's fine. The lava's warm. That I know. I don't have a fire res potions yet, or any of those other kind of potions yet either. I need to get more blaze rods, I think. Do you only stream, or do you record also? I put the VODs on YouTube eventually. I think I'm up to date currently with everything except for the Halloween ones that I did last week, which I'm not going to put on YouTube. They're not edited. It's just raw footage. I haven't quite learned to do the editing stuffs yet. But the VODs are also on Twitch for, 2 weeks I think they're kept. Silver lining. B does YouTube, you can find her. Yeah, I think the links are in the about description stuff, as they say, below. Great shot. Happy Gas. It's hard if you don't line them up. Everybody's saying their hellos. Katniss, as in Katniss Everdeen. I like those movies. Do you have a YouTube command? I don't have any commands that I'm aware of. I don't know how to set those up, so again, Scrub, maybe one of these days when you've got time and I've got time, or whomever that streams that's willing to give some assistance to this old lady, we can maybe work on a couple things like that. You should see some of the seeds Nope picked out. Some of the nether there is very hard. You know, it's funny, when I look for seeds, I never think to look for the nether stuff. I'm always available to help. Appreciate that, Corvanic. Thank you. What time zone? I'm on the West Coast, so California. Yeah, I'd be glad to help whenever. Okay, well, between the several of you, maybe at some point we'll get some of that set up. Half of my problem is even figuring out some of the things that I want. Not just the how to set them up, but the what's to set up. Thank you, Scrub Lord, for gifting Corvanic a sub. That's very kind of you. Let's see, where was I? Again, getting... Well, that was disappointing. Half an hour left. Let's see, we've got those things. We'll go back. Where do we go? Oh, that's right. I got to go pillar my way out of here. So I got to. That's another reason for not going into the end yet today. I don't have the materials to pillar out with, and I probably 10. Well, no, I climb up a little way, so yeah, I think I've got enough. I can still pillar out of here. If not, I'll be digging out straight into the ocean. Well, it was shallow water, so not a problem. Do I want to take anything else with me? No, I don't really need any more of those for now. But, yeah, this way still. I left myself a blood trail. Blood, sweat, and tears getting in here, right, Ajax? Ajax helped guide me because I was having trouble because this world generation did not generate properly to start with. And the portal, while it was there, was blocked off. Oh, this is my up point. Oh, I dropped down. Oh, ladders. What am I thinking? Okay, B. In fact, you shoved some of your stuff in there that you shouldn't have. Well, guys, this is why I'm not fighting the dragon today. Trust me, it would not go well. You might find it fun and exciting, but the bee would get very frustrated. She might not ever stream again if that happened. I'm joking, of course. Thanks for the sub to your YouTube. Yeah, man, for sure. I love the Redstone Trail. Yeah, I will go through and binge your video. Oh, there's quite a few there. Because actually, I started putting silent videos up about over a year ago, before I was even streaming. And it's kind of a funny story, actually. I play with a controller even though I'm playing on a PC. And the reason is, of course, I can't get used to the WASD and mouse and all that fun stuff. I was a typist in my job, clerical work for decades, so it's very difficult transitioning because the brain and the fingers just don't want to do that. So I use a controller. And now, one day I was on Sakura, which is another server that I play on. Scrublord plays there, Ajax plays there, Polyboy, if he's still around, he plays there. He was here earlier in chat. Nope is also on there. So there's several of us here that play on the community server. And I was at my base one day, and all of a sudden I saw someone flying over. I'm looking up, and you kind of get in a panic when you're not expecting someone, because my base is out in the corner of the world. Seems like it. Corner of the buildable map, I should say. And I guess I accidentally hit a button, and it started recording, and I'm going, what? And I'd only touched my controller. There's a button on the controller that I have, it's an Xbox controller, that will start recording your gameplay. I had no clue it did that, and I've had the controller over a year. Well, obviously over a year. I think I had it probably over a year at that time. And I couldn't figure out how to get the recording to stop. I had to go in and ask my son. He didn't even know. But we got it figured out eventually. So the very first recording I did was, I think I titled it Flyby. And it's of TNC Cuban flying over my base. Because he's the one that owns the server. And he was checking out something. I think it was after one of the issues that we had with the server. With the corruption of... what was that we were doing at the time? There was stuff. Anyway, I started uploading in September on my birthday as a hobby. It's fun, really. Yeah, see, that's when I started streaming, was on my birthday, so 7/27. The community server recorded. Cuban used to be the only one pretty much that recorded anything on the server. When I started streaming, after we got the server back up and working, I should say, Cuban, Nope, and Raz got the server back up and running. It was down for 5 months, 6 months. There had been some problems. But I do record from there also. In fact, tomorrow is Friday. I also stream on Fridays at 2 o'clock Pacific time. And that will probably be from the Sakura server. But those are there recorded as well, the streams that I've done. So, yeah. Yeah, they're there. What else did I want? I want my other ender chest out of here. And my helmet. And my axes. And my bed. It might be an important thing as I trek back to the iron farm and the trading center. I think I have it all. As long as I have the ender chest, I'm good. Problem is, I don't think... Oh, I do have the silk touch, yes. Whew. I've done that before, as probably most of us have. Broken our ender chest that we travel with using a fortune pick instead of the silk touch. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that back on. Put that up there. Now next time, what I could do, I could make this too wide, or I could just, I guess I can still drop even with the ladders here, couldn't I? Good going, bee. Come on, come on. How many am I missing? Oh, I hate this. Can't do it with a torch there. Sorry if that gets a bit jumpy for y'all. It's just as bad for me. There we go. Oy. Minecraft, it's a difficult thing. But this really isn't where I want that, but it works for now. Because where I want it is over there. Oh, that's what I could do, couldn't I? Oh, do I have enough? Crouch while on the ladders. Okay. I just did that. Okay, let me get back up here. I've missed a bit. Start uploading the community server recorded. Is it it's Bedrock? Yeah. The server is Bedrock. We will actually be ending the current season. We're in season 3 of Sakura. Excuse me. At the end of the year and starting a new world. Probably on January 1st. That's what we usually do. And they usually run about 2 years. So we'll be starting season 4. Scrub also, oh, that's the one thing I'm missing this whole time. Brain fade. Shoutouts. We need shoutouts for Scrub, of course. We need oh gosh, who else here? Corvanic Streams. Totally missing all this stuff. Who's been here? I'm scrolling back, guys, sorry. One of these days I need to make a list in big letters that I put right in front of my face so I'll remember this stuff. Syntax, I know I've asked this before, and old ladies, I tell you, you gotta grant us grace as we forget like crazy. I can't remember if you stream. Syntax. Neon streams. Let's see. Who has been here that needs a shout out that I know streams? Oh, Hyphdog was here earlier, if he's still around. It's HYPHDOGG. He streams. He's just started back up again today. He streamed earlier with his gal, Julie. And I said Corvanic, right? So Scrub. Kirgon streams. So let's see. I'll get Scrub and I'll let Scrub or Nope get the others if they're still around and listening. If they can. before I end. Let's see, where was I? What was I doing? Oh, okay. Thinking back over here to this watery portion. How many ladders did I start out with? Do I need more ladders for the actual other portion? Brain. Getting gear brain. Do I have more wood on me? I think I did. Yes. Some more sticks. What am I doing? Ladders. Yeah, that's plenty. That should be plenty, hopefully. I hate that there's some places you can't put your bed down. Isn't it dark? Where'd that guy link to my bed? Oh, okay. I see Scrub actually mentioned that about the streaming from Sakura. A few other members, but no one else is currently streaming from the server. Yeah, even Cuban isn't streaming currently. Hopefully one day again. See, I just did that again the other day. Let's see. Oh, let's get, what am I doing? B, come on. Okay, this I know I can go down without killing myself. Let's see. Itself. How long have you been playing the game? Game itself. I gotcha. I started playing Minecraft in December of 2018. My son, who is now about a 27-year-old, had started playing in Java when it first came out in the beta 1.5. But I remember he had a server with he and his schoolmates, and see, that's all the further I would have had to have come down. Ugh. Anyway, and I remember looking over his shoulder once when they were playing, and thinking, is this all you do, is break blocks and run along the ground and stuff? Because he didn't show me any of the builds and stuff like that at that point. I was just kind of looking over his shoulder while he and his friends were playing. And he says, yeah, pretty much. So it's like, it was no interest for me whatsoever. And then, like I said, Christmas of 2018, he had been requesting an Xbox. And I liked playing games like the Lego games and the skateboarding one, SSX, and some other games and stuff like that. And I thought, and the Xbox came with Minecraft. And so I had him go ahead and load it up for me, and I didn't know any difference. Come on. Here we go. Nope, we don't go. I didn't know any difference between Java and Bedrock, and oh no, it wasn't enough? Oh. Yes, I derp around a lot. You'll get to know that. How did I end up with them all over? How'd they all end up on that side? And this side? And this side? Anyway, so he loaded it up and he gave me his first couple of lessons in how to get started. Of course, that on an Xbox, that's Bedrock, which was perfectly fine with me. I'm getting the hang of this slowly. And so anyway, he got me started, and I'd play for an hour or so every day, and he'd be at school, and I'd be playing on peaceful because mobs totally scared me. And I played the first 8 months or so. I used to say 9 months. I looked back in my files and it was only 8 months on peaceful. That's how that happened. I see. Okay. It's because it's a too wide. And yeah. Alright, okay. We got that done. Sheesh. Now if we can remember that this is where we enter at. And hopefully not get the drowns coming in and falling down there. Or me. As I tell my story in a very choppy fashion. I actually tell the story in one of my first live stream episodes on YouTube from this world. I'm gonna go into a house here just because that way I can be safe. Pause, read chat, because I know I'm missing all kinds of stuff as I told my story. But anyway, I played for 8 months on that peaceful, gradually would play on maybe an easy world, moved up to a normal world a little bit, played with my daughter and the family, her kids and husband at the time, in their realm. And then I had been watching TNC Cuban and all the other Truly Bedrock members when I first started after a couple months, because it's like my son started not helping me figure things out any longer and told me, Google it. So that's when I found both some of the folks from Hermitcraft and folks from Truly Bedrock. And at the time, Cuban was on there, and I had joined his Discord and gotten acquainted with him and his community, and that's pretty much where I landed. And he, after about a year and a half of my playing, I guess, he had started a community realm at the time, and I was invited to go ahead and play. He says, come on, join us, as all in the community were. And I kind of hummed and hawed and wasn't sure I wanted to do that, because I also found out that they play on hard. Not hardcore, but on hard mode. And it just scared me, because I was very, very much afraid of all the mobs. And I would even wait for my son to get home to kill a creeper that was fenced into an area that, as long as I stayed away from it, he would not have hurt me. Yeah, that was the thing. And so then, after starting to play on the realm with Cuban and the community, I got used to playing on hard. It doesn't mean I'm not still afraid of a lot of things, but by playing this solo world and by streaming, I'm hoping that it kind of helps me get over some of those fears, and I think it pretty much has already. I mean, last time I was on this world, or the time before, we went into the Nether, to the fortress, and fought all the baddies there, so that was an improvement. Oh, do you have presents? I would never have done this. Would never have done that before. I'd be turning tail, hiding myself in the house until he disappeared somewhere. But yeah. And it is interesting. I do come across people in chats, even when I'm chatting in other people's streams, because I'm always on my computer. I'm always in everybody's streams, watching, chatting, viewing. I don't play with them, other than Cuban and his group, but I lost my path. No, where's my path? Just call me Wrong Way Corrigan. Yeah, I lost that train of thought. just playing with others. It's been a lot of fun playing with others, actually, even if we aren't directly all the time working on some project together. And like Nope, he has taken me out into like that first season, second season, start of second season was when he took me out into the end. I mean, I had gone with them as a group to fight the dragon, but I hadn't explored on my own. I would wait and I would purchase anything I needed in the shopping districts. So if I needed wings, I would wait until someone else went out and got the wings and put them in a shop, and I'd buy them. Didn't matter to me what they cost, because I can mine for diamonds all day long in tunnels. You know, that's not a problem. It's the scary stuff that's the dark stuff is what still kind of gets me. I've watched Mumbo when I first started a little bit. I haven't watched him do anything recently, because once I learned that there were differences between Java and Bedrock, I pretty much stopped watching Java at all for a very long time. And it's only recently, say in the last 6 months to a year, that I've even started letting myself watch some other Java players or Bedrock players who have decided to venture into Java a little bit. B is brave. B is not brave. B's a big coward. It wasn't until one of the more recent streams that I even stayed out a full night in a relatively unprotected area battling the mobs, because I'd forgotten and left my bed somewhere and couldn't get home in time, and knew I would be traversing a very dangerous hilly area with lots of scary mobs, and I survived. Who else was I shouting out? So you got Corvanic. Did you get Hyphdog? HYPHDOGG. Let's see, go away, Ender. Like right now it's dark and I wasn't paying attention. Go away, Mr. Enderman. See, I would have been sleeping. I should be sleeping. Where's my bed? Let's see where I can get to. Yep, I'm going to sleep right here on the water. You can run faster than mobs. Yeah, I know that, but I can't do all the running and jumping faster than them. And somehow they always seem to catch up to me, especially those dang little babies. I have a good sword. I have decent armor. Oops, where's my path? Path runs this way. My path home. I'm sure I missed a lot of chat again. I think home's pretty close here now. Yep, just around the left turn up here. But what I want to do eventually is make this a wide enough and big enough path all the way over there so that I can put iron rails and iron carts and just take that over. And yes, hopefully eventually I will have the wings. Okay, back to my safety of my village home, which technically is not a village in a sense. Well, it is, but it isn't. And just like that, we're almost at 2 hours. I survived. And no, we didn't get to the dragon, but hopefully the next time on here, next week maybe. 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 No, I don't live behind bars. Will I fall down the stairs if I do that long enough? Oh, my stomach's telling me it's dinner time. Let's see, let me, before I head out of here, go back and see what I missed here in chat again, as always. Let's see, those are back when we were doing the ladders. We got that. I think you had 64 ladders to start. You'll need almost that many for the other drop chute. Yeah, at least we got that done. That was an accomplishment. My Xbox One. Once you get a bot set up, you can automate your shout-outs. You know, the only thing I do have Siri set up, but I don't know if there's something more I do with that. Sorry for that clap. There was a moth trying to attack me. We have a slight little moth infestation. Let's see, who else? Let's see, I think I answered that. 2014, same year, Combustion Jumbo joined Hermitcraft. Yeah, see, I don't even know who all the people are anymore on Hermitcraft. Oh, Mumbo. I'm sorry, I'd never heard that. Where'd it go? I lost it. Combustion Mumbo. Okay, it's the Hive. Bounce back and forth playing. Both currently just Bedrock now. Yeah, Bedrock has a lot of good things. And I guess Java does too. People have a tendency to pick sides, and it's like, why? Just enjoy whichever one you play and play. Play is supposed to be fun. It was good that you forgot that bed. That forces bravery. Definitely help with how you play. Yeah, I think you're pretty right on about that. Oops, ad starts again at 2 minutes. And I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that. Hey, Misfits, welcome in. How was your stream this morning? I don't think I actually watched this morning, but I did pop in with a lurk. Kind of a busy morning. So Misfits gets a shout out as well. She's a Java player, a more recent one that I've just started watching, and she's real chill and she's just a lot of fun. I enjoy watching her. And I think she's fairly new to the game, if I remember right? A few years maybe. It was a great stream. Good. Oh, only 4 months. Oh, I think you're already far surpassing me. But you have your son who actually does play with you too, right? And other family members? And your son's builds. Oh my gosh. You were showing those, I think, in yesterday's stream. Those were just fantastic. Yeah, ad's going to start real soon. Yes, and he's amazing. Yes, he streams too. Now, Muck was streaming this morning too. Is he related to you or just a friend, family friend? I didn't even get to pop in on his, but I did see that he was streaming. Unless you rated into him, maybe you did. I didn't even notice. Flame kitty, hush. Slow Ride says, I don't stream yet, only record. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not too fussed about that at this point in time. Maybe later, if I grow huge. I don't plan on that. You know, I stream because I don't know, it's kind of fun. And I kind of like showing off what I do, even if it's not the best. And I really love interacting with everybody. You know, people come in, and I've had people show up that I never would have expected that show up. I'll be attempting a few farms tomorrow on my solo world. Go. Yeah, the redstone type farms. Because I haven't done a whole lot of those things either. This iron farm was kind of my first. Well, that and the bee farm, I guess you could sort of call that. Hey, Sky, how you doing? Sky also gets a shout out. She's a wonderful Canadian streamer. Plays on the Farlands and plays with Blue and Kirgon and Puggy on a hardcore world. I love watching when they all stream together. I've got all 4 streams open at the same time. Sky, do you know when your next the next hardcore stream will be with the 4 of you? I know you guys always have to get together and coordinate your schedules. Yeah, my kitty was just meowing. That's Flame. Just a mob and iron farm. Okay. Yeah, I still have to do the mob farm in this world. Yeah, I guess I'm just sitting here chatting for a while. So here at the end of stream. Getting an iron farm up and running is very helpful. You know, Rod, it really, really is. I did not realize just how wonderful an iron farm is. I've only made one other iron farm, and it was about a quarter. It was just one of those real simple ones. You cram, what is it, the 20 or 21 villagers in a little area, and you don't even trade with them. They're just there. And then the golems start spawning. I had done that on a sky map. So it was nothing like this one. And this is, it's producing so much iron. It's like, I just might have railroads everywhere. I've never done any of those before, so it could be wild. Yeah, they're really not, once you learn, I guess it's really not that hard. I do have retention problems over time, so I usually end up looking up tutorials, and even if I'm not following them 100%, at least it's enough to refresh my memory on how to do these things. Are there openings on the community server? On Sakura, it's potential. What you need to do, and if Scrub can do this, is throw up Cuban's Discord link, join Cuban's Discord, come in and get to know us, because that's pretty much the key. At this point in time, Cuban doesn't charge for his community server, but he's very careful, because we have had one grief in the past, or Nope can put it up if Nope knows how to put up Cuban's Discord link. That type of information. I don't know how to do that myself, quite frankly. Let's see, how would you do that? Do you know how to do that, Nope? I think as a mod you can probably put links in here. Oh, okay, Scrub put one in. Okay, that should get you to the TNC Cuban Discord, and then come in and get to know us there. We'll all say hi. I'm Nope and I are both have, like, I don't know, some kind of admin type capacity there. So yeah, but the world, like I said, the world will be starting new in January, so you might want to wait till then, and that'll give us plenty of time to get to know you as well. And I just want to make sure that you fit well with the community and you're not a griefer and troublemaker and that kind of stuff. But yeah, sounds similar to how the Slackville server is set up. Yeah, we do have an application, and that has obviously the most important questions on it. That, you know, it's nothing too in-depth, but it's helps us to get to know you a little bit too. And I also have a Discord. It's not active. There's just a handful of us there. I mean, I won't say it's not active, but you know, I myself do not offer a separate server, since I play on Cubans anyway, and that's where I stream from as well as my solo world. So I do. The link should be down in the about information. I have a Discord and a YouTube channel. I don't edit my VODs, but I do upload them. So if anything gets missed, or if you want to... And what I have found out from rewatching my own VODs, okay, laugh if you want, because I know, being an older person, I maybe talk a little slower or talk a little differently. If you watch the videos at 1.25 speed, it's a whole lot better. I even enjoyed it a whole lot better. You hate autocorrect. Yeah, I get that. That's fine to wait. It's like... I don't know what you meant, but that is funny. It's like the fettuccine, possibly, if I can accept it. I don't think I can even sort that one out. We're a pretty easygoing group, I think, for the most part. Yeah, 1.25 speed, yeah. We're not older, we're experienced. There you go, we're just more leveled up. More leveled up means wiser, maybe. But anyway, as I get carried away here, you know, chatting can be kind of fun. I don't have any... My real life friends have all moved away. I don't have anybody to hang out with IRL in my city anymore. I'm kind of sad. My closest friend just this past summer moved up to Washington State. And it's like, it just isn't fair. Oh, and I know dinner must be calling. My stomach says it's time to eat. Who's live out there? Oh, we got Slack's live. Let me look over here. He was the very first. Oh, but he's playing Battlefield. So nope. Oh, Ron's live. We rated him recently, but he's always good. Combi's live. When did I last raid Combi? Combi is good. Mr. Crimson Moon's good too, but he's playing Palia, and he's not family friendly necessarily. The others are all. So let me see. Where's my little thing? Let's see when I last rated to whom. Yeah, I kind of keep track of it so I don't get too... Let's see, Ron was more recent than Combi, so I think I'll raid to Combi today. So guys, thank you for coming out. Scrub, thank you for the gift sub to Corvanic. Thank you for the new followers. Slow Ride. It's Thirsty Ios. Polly, thank you for naming a villager. And Kirgon, he says he was new here. And Polly Boy made it to first today. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to pop in too, Sky. And Miss Fitz, it was nice having you here again too. Everyone, it was very nice having you all here and keeping chat going and making it fun to keep doing this every week. And hopefully we'll see all or some of you tomorrow. And if I can figure out what to do on Sakura, we'll be streaming from Sakura tomorrow. And then you can see what's been done on the server. But I have done some tours of some of the stuff on Sakura, maybe most of the stuff on Sakura. So those should be in my YouTube as well, under the Sakura playlist. So yeah. So let me get the typey stuff in here. Oops. Let me get it in the right spot. /raid. Did I say Comby? K-O-M-B-Y. Is it capital O? Yes. And E. So everyone have a wonderful evening. Get rest if you need it. We'll probably see some of you in some of the other stream chats even yet still tonight. My husband's out of town until Monday, so I can hang out anywhere I want for as long as I want until then. Not that he ever stops me anyway. All right, guys. Good night.